I punch a hole in your wall and like get extreme and shit. Is that what you want? So you gotta start dancing, let's start dancing. Get the blood pumping, whatever the fuck.
Harold B.
You want shine.
Check. I've become everything that I've once despised. A lost soul, will I be in my child's eyes? Damaged goods of the mind, preparing the nine. Squeeze, pop, drift away and hope it takes me to a better time. But to wake in my bed, not there, no gun wound, safe to assume still in hell. With a powerful migraine in my head, truly alone. But maybe I'm wrong and by my side someone's prayers keeping me alive.
Sometimes delirious, never serious, and the mind is not wide right. So for any little thing you get furious to condone. The worst of them breeding these pheromones with condolences to all inside of this terror dome. Nines like shines like Sierra Leone. It's hard to cope with the struggle, all the weight that he carries alone. To realize that the span of living dies a shore without a goodbye to this reality created his own. He'd emphasize his viewpoint, slowly killing the minds of the fans. The few could relate to his rhymes, but to neglect everyone who cared for his health. Cause if it doesn't happen, homie couldn't live with himself. Fuck the wealth, it's a message, couldn't care about fame. To want to grab life and lodge a bullet deep in its brain is something he must contain. To fail and try again, expecting a different result, labeled insane. In this life
I've become everything that I've once despised. A lost soul, will I be in my child's eyes? Damaged goods of the mind, preparing the nine. Squeeze, pop, drift away and hope it takes me to a better time. But to wake in my bed, not there, no gun wound, safe to assume still in hell. With a powerful migraine in my head, truly alone. But maybe I'm wrong and by my side someone's prayers keeping me alive. In this life I live.
Yo, he likes to inflict damage upon himself. Blinded by the rage, a good man who no longer cares for his health. You can see the scars, bars keeping the trauma in, promising himself to cope, never his soul for bargaining.
Hard liquor and vomiting.
From innocent lies to ulterior motives hidden behind sinister eyes. For every blessing that would come foreshadowed within the skies, he jeopardized for the one slim dream that he'd often fantasized. Paralyzed, we decay. There's nothing really left in this world, so with death he plays. So she say the eulogy at the foot of his grave while contemplating suicide, feeling hurt and betrayed.
Infected dome.
The same curse that ruined the home is on the loose once again, poisoning their own. I've been there too, insanity's contagious. The place infected me for ages, still alone in this life I live.
Become everything that I've once despised. A lost soul, will I be in my child's eyes? Damaged goods of the mind, preparing the nine. Squeeze, pop, drift away and hope it takes me to a better time. But to wake in my bed, not there, no gun wound, safe to assume still in hell. With a powerful migraine in my head, truly alone. But maybe I'm wrong and by my side someone's prayers keeping me alive. In this life I live.
Desperate from all the shit you've ingested throughout the years, tears invested till nothing's left, merely death in a loud world, conditioned in debt. So you cry yourself to sleep each night, wishing for death, barely there. Alone you feel like nobody cares, so your tempers flare out of control. The only thing that keeps you calm is the sound of the show coming out of your stereo. Go on, get 'em flow. They say I'm mad and despair is me. They've given up and apparently my fuck-ups have left only little people to care for me, menacing glares. I'm mutually shared, cold feeling numb. I become through these initial affairs. The fire's flare, it confuses. Hidden slip, wrist and contusions, confusing the climb. Ill-defined, every lost soul subjected to the life that it chooses as it loses its fucking mind. In this life we live.
I've become everything that I've once despised. A lost soul, will I be in my child's eyes? Damaged goods of the mind, preparing the nine. Squeeze, pop, drift away and hope it takes me to a better time. But to wake in my bed, not there, no gun wound, safe to assume still in hell. With a powerful migraine in my head, truly alone. But maybe I'm wrong and by my side someone's prayers keeping me alive. In this life I live.